Today we are asking ourselves, is my current diet or way of eating too restrictive? Well, one way to tell is if you're often hangry. Woo, I used to get so hangry. My friends would joke about keeping a snack in their pocket. So when I started to get grumpy, they knew I was hangry and they could just give me a snack and I would be a nice person again. But according to science, hanger is real. So what can we do about being hangry? So first of all, try focusing less on what foods you can't eat and focus more about adding foods that support your goals. So produce is a great place to start. Now, granted, everyone feels hungry at times, especially if we're trying to lose weight. That's kind of part of it. But there's a difference between being a little bit hungry and being so hungry that we say things we regret. Okay, that might just be me. Being a little bit hungry is normal. One way is remind yourself that most hunger isn't actually an emergency. And that hunger does come in waves. So if you wait, sometimes it will dissipate. You know that I like, during these times where I'm like, am I really hungry? I like to pop in a piece of Metapower gum and I chew it really hard. Like I take out all of my emotions on this gum. And then I take a few deep breaths and I ask myself, am I really hungry? Sometimes we're bored. Sometimes we just need to chew. Sometimes we need to taste something. Sometimes your mouth's just hungry, right? And if I'm truly hungry, I eat a snack. I don't feel like food is a habit we're trying to break. But when we have that little time in between, we can listen to our bodies, really ask ourselves if we're hungry. Now, if we're eating a snack before we get hangry, it makes us where we're more likely to make those healthy choices. And that can save us from eating the entire pantry because we've waited so long that we're starving. And you know, what are we telling ourselves during that time? Are we being mean to ourselves because we're hungry? That is a natural thing to be hungry. And it's also a natural thing to really check in, see if are you thirsty, bored, taste, need to chew? And if you're hungry, give yourself a snack. Do you kind of see what I'm saying? Like if you go ahead and do it before you're hangry, you would eat a healthier snack. I think that kind of makes sense. So if you're hangry a lot, like you've started this new diet or meal plan and you're like, goodness, I am just hangry all the time. Or if you find yourself thinking about all the food you've told yourself you can't eat this is on the no list. Your diet may be too restrictive. And so let's move those foods away from the never list over to the sometimes list. And then buy yourself some whole foods that you actually love and enjoy to eat. It's not about eating less. It's not about eating less. It's about making the right choices most of the time. I'll actually explain more in next week's episode, the 80-20 rule. I can't wait for you to hear it. Please subscribe or follow, and I will see you next time.